Jay, did you get a chance to see Wicked for
I
good?
saw Wicked. Did our review on the Monday Hangover Friday. And yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I didn't love it. I thought the first one was better, like you said. I didn't hate it. Didn't hate it at all. I did. There was some like interesting. I looked at it like a fan fiction because I know it wasn't like canon for the Wizard of Oz stuff. So like when the Scarecrow is made and the Tin Man, and you finally see Dorothy, how everybody's mad at Dorothy on the internet. I sent you a couple of those. So it was kind of a dark movie, man. Everybody's like evil in this film.
It is, and again, traditionally for the play itself, people like the first act better than the second act because it is a fucked up. It's like a fucked up story, right?
Holy crap, dude!
It's a fucked up story, and actually, the play and the movie end differently than, say, at least I think the play ends this way too.
Didn't Dorothy have a bigger part in the play?
Well, in the book, right?
In the book, spoil it, right?
You want to spoil it?
Should we? Chad, do you care?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
We won't spoil it. Let's just say that in the book, it's even darker fucking ending than what you end up having here. We'll say that. But overall, I don't think it's as good as the first one, mostly because, one, I don't think it's as fun. I don't think the music is as good.
It's not fun.
It's a dark fucking story, but also people's motivations seem to just change so drastically within moments. And just when you think she's really going to embrace being wicked, then she doesn't, and then she does. Like, it's a little messy. And then you also start bringing in characters that you know and are more familiar with from, like, from the original Wizard of Oz, and that makes you realize that this shit is just a fan fiction and this isn't the way it happened, and you can't get that out of your head. So overall, I don't think it's as good as the first one, but they did their fucking jobs when it came to the first one, getting people on board, getting people excited for this one because it blew up at the box office. Jay, Wicked for Good opens to record smashing $150 million in the US, $226 million globally. So when you put that in perspective, right? When you put that in perspective of what the first one did. The first one, this is over here on Geeks and Gamers, OMB Reviews. Odin, wrote an article on the weekend. When you look at the first one, global opening of 162 million, 112 million domestically. So it's up almost $40 million and around $50 million internationally. That's up about $25 million. Like, everywhere it's up. And it's doing very fucking well. This is what I expected, right? I expected it to open bigger than the one before. I expected it to do very well opening weekend, for there to be a lot more demand initially than there was for it when it kind of grew. I do tend to think overall it's still going to end up in that $750, $800 million range, which is still a huge win for them considering what they put into it. That's just kind of where I expect it to be. And more than anything, when you have movies like this that are financially successful, even though you and I might not be the target demographic for it,
definitely
it's
not.
Supposed to show that it is okay to make things for men and to make things for women. You just have to make the right things.
Hold on. I'm going to say this. This movie highlights how evil, disgusting, and nasty women can be, especially to men. I mean, that chick in the wheelchair, dude. Like, I was clapping when that house fell on her, the freaking Wicked Wizard of the East, whatever. What she did to that poor soul. Oh, my gosh, dude. Freaking this girl in the wheelchair. She's the sister to the Wicked Witch of the West. Right? She's in a wheelchair. I'm spoiling it. She's the freaking governor. She's in love with some guy from Munchkinland who's not even short. And she manipulates everything to make sure that she's constantly working at her side. She won't let him go home. She's passing laws to keep him a prisoner, all because she's in love with him because one day he said, "Oh, you look kind of pretty." That's it. So now she's obsessed with this guy. She goes freaking crazy. She rips up her, she destroys this man's life to the point where she tries to cast a spell on him to make him fall in love with her, and she screws it up and he's about to die. And the only way they could save him is turn him into the Tin Man. They turn him into the Tin Man with no heart.
So much for spoilers.
Because this freaking lady in a wheelchair just was like, oh, I want to love this man. Oh, I want to love him. And he didn't like her back. And when she found out that he was in love with another woman, oh, she went ballistic, crazy woman. And then a freaking house falls on her.
Yeah, in the book and stuff,
dude.
In the book, they go in a lot more detail about like kind of what a dictator almost she's becoming, and like why people do really hate her. And they touch on that very briefly in this, not as much as it spells out in the book and everything. But yes, either way, what I was saying was when you have properties that are made for women, and Wicked is a property that's made predominantly for women, not to say that guys can't enjoy or appreciate something over it. Like I said, I think that the music is way better in the first one than in this one. The songs like Defying Gravity and Popular, those are kind of like iconic from the first one, and you just don't have the same lineup in the second one. But you can make things that are for women, you can make them for women, and they can be very fucking successful. What you have to stop trying to do is take things that are made for men and try to make them made for women. That's not going to fucking work. And that fails time after time after time. You can make things for women. They just have to be properties that are meant for them in the fucking first place. And you should start making things for men that are made for men. Maybe then we can see some big box office boons. But stop trying to desperately take every IP you own and make it embraceable for everyone. All this bullshit. Just make it for your fucking target audience and hope that other people, catch on along the way.
It's crazy. Galinda is a fake witch. She has no powers. She manipulates the entire town to think that she's all powerful. They create a bubble machine for her to fly around that's not real. All the women manipulate each other. They manipulate all the men. They manipulate all the people. They hate each other. It's all about, if it wasn't Galinda, she has her sister killed. Like, her friend's sister killed because she's mad that she stole her man. It's like, dude, I'm just sitting here laughing at it all. I was like, holy crap. This is how evil y'all women can be sometimes. I'm just saying, that's what the whole film. And then they packaged it all up and they made the wizard look like the most horrible person that ever walked in Oz, man. Holy crap, dude. Right at the very end. And they just said, you need to leave. After you did all that, after you like basically became Bill Cosby of Wizard of Oz, if you know, you know. Why he went to jail. It's like, then they just go, you should just probably leave Oz. Get in a big balloon and get out of here. Okay, thank you. Come again. Shoo.
And he's just like, okay, I guess I will.
I guess I'll just leave after I did all these horrible things in this town. It's crazy, too.
RPG Adventure, why are you under the impression that all women like this trash fan fiction? I do think there are enough out there that don't like Wicked. Well, why are you under the impression that I said all women like this, that every single woman in the world likes this? Not what I said. What I said was the fan base for Wicked is predominantly female. That's the fucking reality. Over 70% of moviegoers for Wicked are female. That doesn't mean that all women like it. So maybe adjust your fucking ears.
The theater was filled with older women and gay men.
There you go.
And me and Krista. So,
Chris Tabor. So we're advertising for woke movies these days. On Geeks and Gamers. We're talking about a movie that's in theaters right now. We're telling you what we fucking thought of it. That's how it fucking goes. If you think that every time we talk about something that's advertisement, then maybe fucking recalibrate. Because guess what? We're about to talk about the fucking Acolyte in a little bit. Do you think that that's advertising the Acolyte? Do you think that Jeremy was advertising Captain Marvel when he made 200 fucking videos about Brie Larson? Is that how your brain fucking works? That every time we talk about something, we must be advertising it? Maybe that is how it fucking works. I don't know.
I enjoyed the film.